Hi, welcome to the Messy Painter. I have just a few minutes and so I thought I'd jump on here and do a little bit of more painting on this piece here. And looks like I need a new brush. Just going to get rid of that. I am pretty hard on brushes. I'm going to use this one. And I want to deepen the back a little bit. And I'm also going to use my liquid just to give it a little bit more dimension. And I just want to, this is almost a straight purples. Well, it is a straight purples, the two of them combined with the liquid. And I just want more kind of definition and dimension for the background. And this one, the first layer, you still saw the blue coming through. And I'm going to add some white to it. And I'm just doing, my stroke is just a crisscross stroke. And just going to come right up to this line. I'm actually going to broaden that a little bit, I think. And kind of mixing this in. I like the liquid because the liquid will give the background a little bit more depth. And I like the idea of kind of covering up the blue a little bit more because I do really want the white to pop. And it's okay to go over this white band, one, because I'm going to kind of change it. And the nice thing about this part is that and you can just keep adding color in there until you're satisfied with it. Nothing spectacular when it comes to the brush strokes. Now there's some artists that, the brush strokes are very important in their style. And you'll see them, paint a painting and they'll come up and just put, one stroke down. And it's amazing the transformation it does for the picture. But I probably will go back and do this again. Again, it's all about the liquid and having layers. I don't think I planned this part really well. Should have started down here. Now this is a painting that will have to go into some kind of frame just because this is a board versus a stretched canvas. So just like that. And again, like I said, if you don't like it, and I'm doing the sides, you just go over it again. If you watch my other videos, you know I've kind of explained that, you know, once upon a time I listened to someone else about my paintings, and I wasn't satisfied. But I allowed that other person to kind of, see how I just kind of added that in there? Just to give it more dimension. I'm going to do the same thing with the dark. And again, you can decide if you want to leave the brush strokes in or kind of feather stroke them out. I haven't really decided yet what I want to do. I've been kind of stroking them out. And the best way to do that is really with a see, what are you doing there? I kind of have a, you know, kind of a dove kind of in mind. So there's a little bit, so there's enough paint on my brush or on the canvas to just move it around by patting it, giving me some texture in there. Maybe a little bit more of the white. I like to do things in kind of uneven numbers. So I like that. So that has the idea of a kind of a dove. Like that. I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and clean my brush. Now it's not, I've been working on this painting and I've already added my druzy, aura druzy heart and some of my crystals along here, but I'm not quite satisfied. I think I want a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm using this jewelry and metal group, and I've gotten a gemstone grabber because my hands are so big. So I'm going to try to do this in a different way, and I'm not quite sure how it's going to work because, you know, this is all new to me. But I want to add a little bit more of the purple. So I just put a little bit of glue right there, and I'm adding more purple. I think I need to get more purple stones out though, because I'm really wanting to pull, and I only have a few in my little box thing that I had originally gotten out. I just want to kind of build this up a little bit. And I'm not quite sure, you know, if I'm doing it right or not. And I don't know if there's a right or wrong way of doing it. I'm sure if you're, if you work with gemstones and you're a jeweler, I'm probably not doing it all that right. But see, now I got stuff on here. Pull out one of my rags. Definitely want. This is what I did before. I got so much on my fingers that this glue is not all that fun to be on your fingers. So, and I thought about doing it this way, but then I'm thinking getting it on my prongs, and then I'll get my prongs stuck. So, kind of like that. These little ones, you can see I don't have, that's a lot of glue coming out. See, now I have it on my prongs. Uh-oh, now I have it on my hands. And see, that is the danger. So I have quite a few of these little crystals in here, so I'm just going to try to drop them in here. Yep, this is pretty sticky now. Thought it was a good idea, but maybe not. These are, I forget what kind of, they're a little diamond. They weren't too expensive, bulk-wise. But I'm not quite sure. I really like the shimmer of the diamonds versus just the shimmer of the crystal. Crystals are kind of milky. Okay, I think I'm going to quit and see how that goes for a while. Thanks for joining me. I've noticed that some of my videos did not record well, so I'm trying to kind of just let you know everything that I've done on this painting. You've seen the background, how the background was done. What you did not see is that I put on the canvas crushed crystals, rose quartz crystals, as well as amethyst crystals, and they're in the bird shadow here, and they're along the white. I also speckled it with white paint, some thinned out white paint, and so you can see that throughout. And then I did not show you how I added the druzy heart in the initial gemstones, but you did see how I did the few extra ones that I put on. I also already, before I put the gemstones on, I actually covered it with 2 coats of a glossy protective coat. And so I don't have to be concerned about that now, and I didn't cover up any of the gemstones with the glossy. But they're here, just kind of scattered. They're bunched up here. And when I first laid out the gemstones, I had them, you know, kind of doing the whole thing, but I didn't like it. And then the artist that I got inspired to do gemstones with out in Santa Fe, the gallery did a showing of some of her stuff as they walked around the gallery online. And I saw some of the things that she had done where she just kind of loaded up the gemstones, only hers were a whole lot bigger than mine, and thought it was beautiful. So I just wanted to do a recap real quick and show you how I finished this painting. So this painting is done. It's called Flow with Your Heart. Flow with Your Heart. The catchword is flow now. Just go with the flow, but the best way to do it is with your heart. So enjoy. Thanks again. Bye-bye.